All right, hello everyone. I'm Amanda, and welcome to your messages for what your spirit guides want to tell you. I'm not going to ramble too much in the intro, but we have pile 1 over here with this crystal. We have pile 2, and we have pile 3. I'm going to try and put it on the screen. You can pause if you need a little longer if you'd like, and we're just going to jump straight into it. Alright, hello pile 1. If you chose this crystal, then this is going to be your reading on what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you. So we're just going to jump straight into it. The card you chose to represent your spirit guides and their main message for you is Hawk with Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Alright. You also pulled the second bloom, a second chance, it's never too late, and new possibilities. And you also have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. I do get you could have some Aries placements or some fire sign placements, but it seems like you are being given a second chance to do something in your life. Something is coming full circle. I even get that because you have the full moon here. And I even get that with the circle in the background for some reason. I'm being drawn to that. I'm getting that something is being closed out in your life. Maybe even in a big way, in an impactful way. And in some way, it seems to be giving you a second chance in something, but you need to be focused. You need to focus on this. Let yourself go for these new possibilities. Alright. Spirit guides of pile 1, what else do you want to let them know, please? Alright, you have yes on the bottom. So if you've been maybe asking if something is meant for you, if you're meant to go in a certain direction, I think the answer is yes, or maybe whatever you have been asking. You have honesty and communication here. You have angelic protection. And you have forgiveness and understanding. Okay. Again with, I think this is closing out a cycle. I'm being drawn to a lot of circles in all these images, even with the shield here. You are being protected as this cycle sort of closes out though. But I'm getting what your spirit guide mainly wants you to know is it's safe to move on. And maybe even forgive someone. Maybe even if you're not able to forgive them in person, maybe just write it out. Like, let them know, let the universe know that you're ready to move on and release this and like fly into the next chapter of your life almost. Could have to do with travel for some of you, but I really just see you kind of breaking free from something, moving on, feeling comfortable again with something, knowing that you are protected. Healing energy too. Yeah, you were definitely healing from something as well. Alright. Spirit guides of pile 1, is there anything else that you would like them to know, please? Alright, spirit guides of pile 1, what else would you like them to know? On the bottom, you have the Union of Hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Alright, ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to ask and accept support. Okay, again with that angelic protection, maybe ask your angels for support. Ask your guides to help you when it comes to this second chance, this new opportunity. Physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. And spiritual connection. A spiritual connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay. So you do have the Union of Hearts and spiritual connection here. There is something maybe about forgiving a person, maybe about having more open honesty in why can't I talk anymore? In a relationship with someone. Maybe you need to be a little bit more tender with someone, a little bit more gentle. Maybe you need to be willing to ask someone for help as you enter this new time of your life too. But I do see that something is closing out. All right, let's see if we can get any messages from the book on this hawk with messenger. And then we're going to get into the tarot. I just saw it. All right. The hawk, with its extraordinary vision and high vantage point, has the ability to see what others cannot. Hawks are associated with the realms of ancient gods. Jupiter and Mercury both had hawks as their ally. Hawk is often called messenger of the gods. To see a hawk or hear its shrill cry can be a warning to be more aware. Look to all the details and omens to pause and reflect on what may be amiss. Hawks mate for life, and their pair raises the young in a strong and secure nest. Hawks look out for family. When embroiled in family issues, take flight and breathe the fresh air. Too much emotion can cloud hawk's vision. Hawk always sees spirit is at hand. Hawk people benefit from focus and sharp observation to guide them to a best outcome. They believe in a bright future because they can soar above others and see the way to success in all ventures. Optimism is one of Hawk's virtues. If Hawk calls to you, it may be wise to spend some time studying the currents of life and follow where they lead. The wind is the power of direction, and the power of direction will be your guide. You can fly and reach the sky. You are stronger than you think, braver than you know, and wiser than you know. What the heck? Okay, on the contrary, have you lost your bird's eye view? And are you missing the obvious? Is it time to get more focused on family or goals? Are you listening to the messengers of the gods? Or has emotion clouded your perception? And that's on page 57. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk either. So there is definitely something about, again, with the mating for life energy, you could have some sort of strong connection with someone, and you need to be more working together with them in a sense. But I also get that you are ascending to new levels in some area of your life, and you do need to be a little bit more focused, because I think, again, with the fiery climax approaches too, full moon in Aries, maybe as we approach this full moon in Capricorn coming up, I believe, there could be a lot of emotions as things close out, could be some dramatic events happening. And if you do hear a hawk, that could be a sign from your spirit guides to be more aware, as the book said. But let's see. Spirit guides of pile 1, what would you like them to know, please? Okay, 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and 2 of Swords. Interesting. Okay, anything else, please? Spirit guides of pile 1. Is there anything else that you would like them to know, please? Anything else you would like them to know, please? Okay, on the bottom, you have 10 of Pentacles, and you have the moon here. So this is something to do with your stability, something you want long-term, building a secure nest with someone, right? Okay, you have 7 of Pentacles here, 4 of Wands, ooh, the Hierophant, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, okay, King of Cups, and 4 of Pentacles. Okay, this, and you have the moon here again. Okay, this does seem pretty straightforward, honestly. It seems like you are being meant to, again, be more focused at this time, really focus your energy, like where, like, energy flows where attention goes, right? So, like, with the 7 of Pentacles, like, and the 9 of Pentacles too, even, and the 8 of Pentacles, like, if you put in work towards something, you are going to be successful. I just see maybe, you may be coming to a few points where something comes up, maybe you face an obstacle or the road just suddenly seems unclear with the moon. I think emotions can throw you off a lot. Maybe if this is a journey with another person, because there is the Four of Wands here in the Hierophant, which can talk about marriage, it can talk about a long-term commitment, if that is something you're worried about. Maybe sometimes you are a very emotional person, and that's not a bad thing, but your emotions can sort of leave you just a little bit blindsided. Like, you can let your emotions take more control of you instead of standing firm as the King of Cups and being in control of your emotions. But with ask for help here, I think it is important for you, in communication right under, I think it's important for you to, maybe there is this King of Cups in your life, it could be a water sign, it's important for you to be able to open up and ask them to help you, to try and communicate whatever it is that you're feeling to them, even if you feel like it's a little bit irrational, if you feel like it's a little bit silly what you're feeling, you know? I feel like that's how you're gonna build the long-term, connections. I feel like sometimes when we're not communicating and we're just trying to do everything by ourselves, it can kind of seem maybe like we're turning our back on people, like we don't care. So really opening up and asking for help can go a long way. But let's see. Spirit guides of pile 1. What else do you want them to know, please? Not that much. Okay, you had 7 of Cups fly out and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, 8 of Cups here as well. And 9 of Wands. Okay, you had the Fool here on the bottom. With the Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, I feel like you are trying to bring a lot of your desires, like a lot of what you've been kind of imagining, dreaming of, like down to earth. But I think a lot of it is fear for you. It's a lot of uncertainty, especially when you are moving in a new direction and you do start to meet these roadblocks. I think you can maybe even tend to distract yourself. Maybe escapism could be a thing for you. Like, you don't want to pay attention, but your intuition always knows, I think, because I just split the deck and the High Priestess is here. I think your intuition is very on point, and it's almost like when you let yourself be distracted, you're very aware that you're not being aligned anymore, if that makes any sense. Like, where am I trying to go with this, Spirit? What are we trying to say? You have Judgment here. Yeah. I think they're definitely trying to call your attention. They're definitely trying to make you aware, the Star here, of some dream you have. The Fool wanted to come out. And the King of Pentacles. Something that's going to bring you, again, a lot of success, a lot of stability. This could be something that has to do with your career, but it could also be the King of Pentacles, again, with like another person. This could be like building a family. But you're being drawn, like you're being made aware of your desires, and it's almost like you're being called to stop messing around, like stop goofing off. Especially with the Fool, I kind of get that message. Like, you are the magician here. You can create your entire reality. But it's almost like, I don't know, you're almost like afraid. I'm not sure what it is that's blocking you here, but no, it's almost, what am I trying to say here, Spirit? Page of Wands and the Temperance, yeah. And the Tower. It's almost like you've been going about it in a very Page of Wands way, if that makes any sense. Like, you've been kind of not taking life very seriously, like maybe making a little bit effort towards your goals, but kind of just doing whatever, putting your energy like all over the place, like la da 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 da. And I think if you haven't made this realization yourself, it's almost like there is going to be this tower moment that does happen, but the star comes right after the tower, right? I think you are going to be going through sort of a temperance, a healing moment through all of this. And you're going to be kind of led back in the right direction. But your spirit guides are trying to call, it's almost like your spirit guides are trying to warn you before the storm happens. It's trying to warn you to prepare yourself before everything shakes up and you can't control it, or you feel like you can't control it, if that makes any sense. Interesting. Alright, we're going to close it off with some final messages. Spirit guides of Pal 1. Is there anything else that you would like to tell them, please, to close off this reading? Is there anything else you'd like to tell Pal 1 to close off this reading? Alright. Queen of Swords on the bottom. Again, focusing your energy. Really getting in touch with what you want. Six of Cups keeps appearing on the bottom. So connecting with your inner child. Maybe, again, with that forgiveness in the past. Like looking back into your past. Maybe forgiving yourself for choices that you've made before. But you have the World here. So again, with closing out a cycle, ending a journey to start a new journey, right? You have 10 of Cups here. This is wish fulfillment. This is happy family, everything you could desire. 9 of Cups here, again, wish fulfillment, right? And Ace of Cups, which I really feel like is sort of a blessing from the universe. I think what your spirit guides really want to say to close off this reading is that things will be okay. You are closing off a cycle. They are sort of warning you of either an energy that you are in or are about to be, that there is about to be a shakeup. You're going to be a little confused for a bit, but it's trying to call your attention. It's trying to call your focus back so you can have this 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, this wish fulfillment, so you can have this happy ending, right? All right, but I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye. Alright, hello Pal 2. If you chose this crystal, then this is going to be your reading on what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you. We're just going to jump right into it, and you chose the Giraffe with Visionary. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. Okay, so your spirit guides are being represented by the giraffe here. I was hearing you could be a very tall person, but that doesn't have to apply to you. But it is saying that you have a big heart and you have an even bigger vision. So I think you do have big plans, big goals, and your spirit guides do want to support you on that. You also have the Wild Rose. Do it your way, embrace your uniqueness, and untamed. Yes. Again, with the whole visionary and the Wild Rose, I think there's something you want to do that I think maybe even you might want to go to another place, but I think there's something you want to do that not a lot of people would agree with, or maybe like see how that's possible, but you have a plan, or your spirit guides want to support you and make a plan with you. I saw 111 on the clock a second ago. Don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. I kind of get, like, if you do have this vision for yourself, to kind of keep it to yourself just a little bit, because I think you know very well that this is going to work out for you, and I think, again, not everyone's going to agree with you, so there's going to be people who kind of are like, oh, you know, you can't do that, and you might kind of boast and brag at the same time. You might kind of, like, brag about it a little bit. You might be like, oh, well, I've already gotten this far, and like you might kind of get a little bit of an ego trip, if that makes any sense, sort of. I don't know, but there is something that you're trying to achieve here, something you have your sights set on, but there is a message of keeping your heart open and not letting your pride get in your way here. And romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. I want to read the book from this one, actually, just to see what that one is about, so let me get it real quick. Alright. Quality time is needed. Whether you are in between relationships, do something special that adds romance to your life. If you are single, what is important to do something for you? What do you consider romantic? Is it an intimate meal or flowers given or received? If you are in a relationship, do something special for your person. If you are single, buy flowers for yourself, take a candlelit bath, or pamper yourself with your favorite cream or lotion. As you treat yourself, imagine how happy you feel, as if you are not just doing this for yourself, but for someone special in your life. A picturesque mermaid dances with their partner. They have only eyes for each other. It is important to prioritize yourself in your relationship. Try to make romance a consistent practice. It may not sound romantic to schedule dates with someone once or twice a month, but it will benefit you in more ways than you realize. And that's on page 41. Okay, so there could be this message of you needing to connect more with another person, but what I really get from this is you also adding more romance to your life in a way, like you kind of romanticizing the things that happen. And I do, again, get more travel energy just with the background of this picture. I get you could maybe be going somewhere with a lot of like tropical fish. I just see you kind of exploring the world a little bit. I see you going on a lot of adventures. Like your soul very much craves to love and to express and to romanticize life like a lot. All right, but Pal 2 Spirit Guides, what do you want to tell them, please? What do my Pal 2 Spirit Guides want to tell them, please? Okay, on the bottom here we have compassion. So again, with that heart energy, I think it is important from you because you are creating with your heart chakra a lot. You are able to make these miracles happen, your visions happen, because you're manifesting from a place of like wonder, of like love and excitement, of like like wanting to do it. Like love and compassion is sort of like your superpower here, and your spirit guides want you to know that. But opportunity and change is also on the bottom here, so it does look like things are sort of changing for you. You have raised your vibration. I think leaning into heart energy does naturally raise your vibration. I think that is sort of picking up in your life without you even trying. You have signs and reminders. Definitely, if you do get a lot of repeating signs, pay attention to those, because that is when your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you and speak with you. We have forgiveness and understanding, again, with that heart energy. And the colors do remind me of this card, Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. Don't let your ego stop you from, like, forgiving people who maybe wronged you in the past. Like, even if they're not apologizing to you, you don't have to hold on to that and let it, like, block your energy from moving forward. You know what I mean? You have Guardian Angel here, so you are being protected by your spirit guides as you move forward. And you have Earth and Ground. So there is a lot of green here, a lot of nature energy. I think you are raising your vibration, but not in a way where you feel, not like an intense sort of spiritual awakening sort of way. Just where, like, life is looking good again. I think, like, you are opening your heart, like, you are kind of romanticizing life a little bit, but you're staying grounded. Like, you know that you're divinely protected, and you know that you are safe to sort of pursue what you want to pursue in your life, and it's a very beautiful energy. Alright, we're going to look into the tarot, get some final messages here for you. Alright, Pal 1, Spirit Guides, what would you like my Pal 1 to know, please? King of Cups, the Moon, Two of Swords, okay. Pal 2 Spirit Guides, what would you like my Pal 2 to know, please? Alright. The World on the bottom, so you could be closing out a cycle. Oh, High Priestess wants to come out too. You will always take her. Definitely following your intuition here. You have Four of Wands here, so you will be celebrating something. And again, with that like heart energy. But I think a lot of this like is leading you to something you're gonna celebrate. We have a lot of cards here. Let me kind of look through. Five of Swords, again with maybe people not seeing your vision, kind of keeping you stuck because of their opinions, you know. Page of Cups here. I feel like this is you. Really surprising people as well, but creating something. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Okay. Gosh. Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Ooh, we have Strength. Okay. Three of Cups. And Six of Cups. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. I think you're definitely closing out a cycle here with the World, and you are being led with your intuition, with the King of Cups as well. I think you're being led by your emotions. I think your emotions have a lot to tell you, and I think you have a very good control over them. You do have the Moon here, but I think what it's more saying is when you are being put in positions where you're uncertain of the next step, your spirit guides are at least really helping you, or they're very, like, your spirit guides very much admire the fact that you are kind of able to let go, step back, like, let the moon, like, let the emotions come up, let it happen, and step back into the shadows the way the High Priestess would, you know? I think you're very good at surrendering to the waves because you know that the path is there, even though it's unclear to you, you know? Two of Pentacles here. I think you are still finding this balance. I think it's a little bit difficult for you with people's opinions. It sort of feels like you do have something to prove here. Again, with don't let pride get in your way. I think don't let like people make you feel like you have to prove something. Don't feel like you have to prove something to other people. The only person you have to impress is yourself, right? If you are happy with your direction, if you're content with the vision that you see for yourself, why are we letting other people like talk us out of it, you know? This is your journey. This is your own like divinely guided journey, right? And if you don't see where that is yet, you're going to. You have Strength here as well, so that is really why I'm stressing that. Like, I think you're finding this confidence. You have like two Page cards, and I think this is you, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. But it's like you're learning. You are taking new opportunities. You are expressing yourself creatively. You're like, even like if you feel a little silly, you're kind of like letting that goofy side out. You're letting people see that side of your heart. You're being more authentic with that Strength as well. I think you might be attracting more friends at this time too. You have 2 3s here, so 3 could be significant for you. You also have 2 2 with the High Priestess, so 2 could be significant. Yeah. You could be attracting more friends, more opportunities into your life. There could be more opportunities regarding your community and how that's expanding for you. There is something about you really like being clear on what you want, though, I think, with the Ace of Wands and the three, or not the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands. Ace of Wands does make me think that you have some passion about this, though. Like, you have a bit of fire under your ass about this. Like, you want this bad for some reason. Like, I'm getting that. But you're coming to a lot of clarity about this. And you're feeling very confident. If you, like, there's something about the way that you have been able to surrender, or you are being guided to surrender right now to the uncertainty, to the waves, that's going to bring you so much strength in the future, that's going to bring you everything you need. It's like, even if you barely have what you need, even if you barely have enough resources, you will have enough to go for the future and to go for what you want. And this is something that's really, I'm getting, going to heal you, something that's going to bring you back to something you might have desired when you were young, you know. This is like, big energy, because with the world here, like, this is a closing out. This is like things coming full circle too. All right, we're gonna read from the book on the giraffe, and I think that's gonna close out your reading. All right, so let's see. Spirit, giraffe, please. OMG, there we go. All right. Giraffes are the tallest land mammals. They tower far above all others and stride with grace across the savanna. Their long, slender necks lift their sight so they see from a greater perspective. Giraffe often appears when we need to be reminded just how grand that we are, and we have the potential to rise above any challenges with grace. Giraffe people are encouraged to stretch themselves as far as they can go. If giraffe is your totem, you are a natural visionary with keen perception. You can see things that are coming long before others can. Giraffe people have strong bonds with their family and friends. Because giraffe mothers share a special protective love of their offspring, this is a meaningful totem for children and their mothers. Giraffe is very giving and often needs to set boundaries to avoid being misused. A unique giraffe trait is just how little sleep and water they need to maintain themselves in their lives. This characteristic signifies their conservative use of their resources. Yeah, good use of your resources, Four of Pentacles too. Giraffes have amazing stamina and are patient, silent, and wise. Giraffe is an elegant power animal that bestows you with the gifts of friendship, grace, wisdom, and charm. On the contraries, did you stick your neck out too far? Have you lost your balance? Do you need a higher perspective on a tough situation? Do you need to put yourself first and get more sleep and water? Reach for the truth from a greater perspective. And that is on page 51. All right, pal 2, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye. All right, hello, pal 3. If you chose this crystal, then this is going to be your message on what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you. All right. For your card to represent your spirit guides, you chose the unicorn with infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. Okay. So I think your spirit guides, they could be represented by an actual unicorn. Like, I get that energy, but I think they could just be someone that has been with you since you were a child. And with that unicorn, I also get the third eye energy, and I get that with this crystal here as well. You could be someone who's very connected to your intuition, someone who is good at seeing the light in darker situations. And if you are in a darker situation, I think this is your spirit guide sort of coming through to bring you back to the light, to sort of show you the opportunities that are around you again. To abandon the darkness. Yeah. Beautiful. You have Mother Rose, again with very like light energy here, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. Yeah. I think there's a very loving message here from your spirit guides. It could be with the Mother Rose, it could be someone who has passed on, who has been very close to you. They could also show up when you maybe see butterflies, with the butterflies here in the background. This is someone who's very loving too, though. They are trying to bring you into a more compassionate energy. They're trying to, you're very connected to humanity as well, I get. I don't know. There's something, a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries as well. You could be in Aries here. I also get very Piscean energy just with the unicorn here as well. There's something about you, like, being awakened to opportunities. Something about the way that something's closing out in your life is really, I just saw 222 on the clock, really bringing in a lot of opportunities for you as well. I almost get like a tower moment or a death moment in your life, like really bringing in beautiful changes for you. Maybe you're not able to see it as it happens, but it turns out like being one of the best changes of your life later on. And so your spirit guides want you to, like, even though it's really hard right now, to have a little bit of faith, you know. You have simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. This is number 5. And just like look at that again with the inner child energy I was getting. Like, I think this is a spirit guide that has known you when you were a child, or just has been your spirit guide since you were a child. They've really been with you from the very beginning, and they've seen this very magical side of you. I think you're a very magical child, and I think maybe you might be coming back to that a little bit, back to this kindness that you had, this compassion, this these simple acts of love that create so much beauty in your life, even in the darkness. I'm getting, even if you are in darker places, darker situations, you are always the one who is able to uplift others in a way to make the situation just a little bit better by connecting to humanity in that way, you know, to connecting to others. And yeah, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. And look again with that unicorn in the picture. And infinite possibilities. You are limitless. There's a message here. You can do anything you choose. There's a message here of you reconnecting with this inner child energy again, and really just looking at your life, like the possibilities in your life. What do you want to happen? And this is on 4. I just realized 4 and 5. It's almost like you are taking the next steps in the direction of what you want, like what am I getting here? All right, spirit guides of pile 3, what else would you like them to know, please? Spirit guides of pile 3, what else would you like to tell them, please? Ooh, I am feeling a bit of pressure on my third eye again as well. Okay, sacred plan in the middle. And you have yes on the bottom. So if there's like anything that you've been sort of wondering, like if something is meant for you, if you're going in the right direction, I think it's yes. And if that's not what it is, I think maybe you need to be more open with the universe, take more chances, be more willing to say yes to things. Obviously not things that make you uncomfortable, but you know. You have the sacred plan here, trusting the sacred plan, sort of. Sorry, just a second. All right, apologies. You also have angelic protection. I think I've had angelic protection come out in every group. So what your spirit guides also want you to know is that you are safe as you take these possibilities, as you go for like as you go for like these limitless possibilities that you have around you. They just want you to know that you are safe to go for it, that you are protected every step of the way. Self-acceptance too. I think this process is bringing you into self-acceptance. Again, like accepting your inner child finally, maybe even accepting a part of yourself that you weren't able to accept before, maybe. Romance and connection. I think there is an element of romance here, but you also have friendship and union as well. There is a romance, there is a union element, but it's connecting with others. You are opening your heart in that way. Like even on sacred plan here, this is part of your journey. This is part of your plan, but she has a hand on her heart. It's like through you accepting yourself, and maybe like if you feel awkward with other people, like accepting like who you are, like feeling comfortable in your own skin is almost going to open you up to other people, like bring you more friends, bring you in more connection with people, again with that like humanity aspect. Like I really think you're going to feel more comfortable in yourself, and therefore like feel comfortable like in your friendships and with connecting with people, and maybe even being in relationships. Maybe you're ready for a relationship finally if you haven't been before. And you also have trust the universe. So with sacred plan, trust the universe, angelic protection, I think you are in an energy where you're sort of letting go and trusting the universe to kind of take control a little bit. Like you're surrendering a little bit to the plan. You're trusting that the universe isn't leading you astray here, But let's see. Spirit guides of pile 3. What would you like them to know, please? Spirit guides of pile 3. What would you like them to know? Spirit guides of pile 3. What would you like them to know, please? Spirit guides of pile 3. What would you like them to know, please? Okay, spirit guides of pile 3. What would you like them to know, please? Spirit guides of pile 3. What would you like them to know, please? I just heard understanding someone better, understanding people better, why someone did something. Understanding the way that you are, understanding the way that your mind works. Do we get any final messages? Spirit guides of pile 3, please. Okay. 4 of Wands here. Ace of Cups, or not Ace of Cups. 9 of Cups here, so wish fulfillment for sure on the bottom being the overall energy. Let's lay this out. I kind of got a lot of cards here. Okay. We have 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. I think this could have like something to do with long term. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Death. Yeah, there's that 10 of Swords death energy, yeah. Okay. Strength. I was hearing what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Very corny. I liked that song when I was growing up. A lot of inner child energy. Page of Swords. The Tower. The Empress. Okay. There's that magical energy there. Queen of Wands. Alright. 7 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. King of Wands. There's a lot of cards here. Oh my gosh. Wheel of Fortune. Alright, Judgment. 9 of Pentacles. And 2 of Wands. Okay. I think your spirit guides are making you aware of an opportunity, and they want you to know that this opportunity is going to lead you to the 10 of Pentacles. So this is stability, this is success, this is a celebration. This could be marriage for some of you who are in a relationship, but that's sort of like a side message here I'm getting. There's Leo energy here. There's a lot of fire sign here. I do get very watery energy personally, but I'm not really getting that through the cards. You're being brought to, or you have been brought to this attention of an opportunity in your life. And I almost get that by bringing it to your attention, by letting the universe know that this is something that you wanted, it's like whatever situation you were in, whatever like hasn't been in alignment, just, it's over. Like Death card and 10 of Swords, like that's dead, done, over with. And that being right next to Judgment, like I just think like it was called to your attention. It was like your spirit guides kind of made you realize that you wanted to change, and then everything just changed. Or you told your spirit guides like, hey, I'm kind of interested in doing this. And it's like super actually aligned with your soul and your inner child and everything you've been wanting to do. And so it's almost like the universe is like, oh, okay. And like completely cut something off. And it's almost like maybe you weren't ready. But at the same time, like if you were in this 10 of Swords energy for a little bit, like maybe feeling a little bit down or sad about something, like I do get that your spirit guides like have come and like called in your attention, like, hey, you wanted this, remember? Like, and I think that is where you're kind of coming in now. With the Strength card here, I think you are kind of finding a little bit more confidence, like maybe even feeling like, yeah, I am limitless. I can do what I want to do. And with the Page of Swords here, like, I think you're kind of learning about the direction you want to go in. You're kind of feeling more confident speaking up to, communicating with people, setting boundaries. And I do think that there's obstacles you're going to face with the Tower here. I think in order for things to change, things need to kind of be shaken up, right? Like, you're not going to grow at all if challenges don't happen. You don't grow by sitting on your butt all day. You grow by facing obstacles and becoming stronger. Like, this guy isn't just sitting around. He is on it. He's facing challenges, right? And that's kind of what I get from the Tower here. Because after the Tower, you have the Empress and the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, which I kind of see as the Empress of the Minor Arcana anyways, right? So I think, like, after this shakeup, whatever this is, even if you're in it right now, like, this shakeup seems to be in the middle of the whole spread, right? But it's in the middle right next to the Empress. So it's like the way you are able to face whatever darkness, maybe it's like a dark night of the soul moment, maybe it's just a small depression, maybe it's a challenge, maybe like it's a setback sort of, right? However it manifests into your life, the way you were able to face it is being very rewarded by the universe, the Empress here, and the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles here. I think you are in a very magnetic state. You are able to attract a lot of infinite possibilities, a lot of abundance. You're being put in a very good energy, a very, like, an energy where you can sit down, wave your wand, and make things happen, right? Like, you are being put in a very magical energy where you can just create your reality. You do have the Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups here. So I think it's almost like, what's next? It's like you are infinite in your possibilities. So it's like there's a new opportunity coming in again, or a way to, or an offer, or a way to expand, like something about, I don't know, it's almost like there's a new direction to put your work, but it's almost saying not to get distracted, but to, no. Okay, sorry about that. You could have kind of an unexpected energy coming your way. Wow, I kind of got myself, like, disorganized here, didn't I? You could have sort of an unexpected energy. It could be an unexpected offer, unexpected visitor. King of Wands energy could be a fire sign, but it could end up being someone very important to you. There is an energy of you facing a lot of karmic lessons, you really breaking free from a karmic cycle, and I just get you learning a lot. And through all of this, like, through the work that you've put in, the way that you've been able to create opportunities for yourself, like, create, like, sort of a vision that you've had for yourself, I just think that it's all going to work out for you, right? With the Two of Wands too, I just think, like, everything's going to work out perfectly for you. I'm gonna clean these up a little bit, and then I'm going to read the unicorn from the book for you, and that's gonna close off your reading. Thank you so much for bearing with me a little bit. I know this one was a little bit more messy, chaotic, but we're chilling. Damn. Chill, bro. Alright, so for the unicorn, it says, unicorns have become a symbol for all that is magical, pure, and good. In medieval myth, it was a wild woodland creature that could cure the sick and purify water with the touch of its horn. Unicorns can see beyond illusion and peer into the heart and true character of any person or situation. Unicorns make themselves known only to innocent and virtuous people. Negative energy has no place in the unicorn's world. They are protectors of the kind-hearted and nature spirits. They have the ability to travel between the seen and unseen dimensions. If unicorns have crossed your path, you are headed to good luck. You have a formidable, pure energy guardian. If unicorn is your totem, you have a sharp intuition and are imaginative and creative. You love everything that is beautiful. Unicorn will shine a light on the magic that surrounds you. Unlike many people, you are a believer because you have seen what they cannot. Listen for the tinkling of leaves like bells in the wind. Unicorn is approaching and blessings are near. Take a deep breath and let the spirit of unicorn fill you. Cross over between the realms like unicorn and bring back light, beauty, and truth. Unicorn energy can be your magic cloak. Like unicorn, you can go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. On the contrary, has pessimism driven the magic away from your life? Have mean and controlling people dimmed your joy? You need to travel to nature to be renewed. Don't let light be dimmed by negativity. And that was on page 111, by the way. There you go. There's the unicorn again. All right, I think that's all I have for you, Pal 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Bye.